I'm just sitting out here before I go to work. I live out in the country, so that's all you're ever going to see is a bunch of trees and wild, I was going to say trees and wild animals and things of that nature. So since everybody's been talking about Charlie Kirk dying, and everybody's got their commentary on it, I figured, what the fuck, I could probably, what the hell? Why don't I just throw in my 2 cents? Even though I know most people are not going to fucking listen to this. This is the part that I do not understand. And I have a saying. The saying goes, if it's fuck me when I'm alive, then it's fuck you when you're dead. You cannot expect people to give love and reverence to a person who was known to be a controversial firebrand, who was known to make very problematic and controversial statements, whether it was about minorities, whether it was about women, whether it was about immigrants, it doesn't fucking matter. If you're going to be controversial, hell, some people may even think my fucking statements are controversial, and they probably are. But if you're going to be controversial, you have to fucking take the ramifications for being controversial. Which, sidebar, if you know that he was going to go on college campuses, especially liberal college campuses, knowing that 90% of the people didn't fucking want him there, regardless if maybe somebody did want him there, regardless if he was paid for his speaking engagements. Most of the people didn't like him. Most of the people didn't fucking want him on the campus grounds. Why didn't he have campus security? That's just that question right there. Maybe you could tell me in the comments what about why he didn't have not campus security, excuse me, a bodyguard or somebody to protect him while he was spewing all these beliefs that most of the far right like to call traditional values. So my thing is, you can't, going back to what I said, you can't expect love and reverence for a person who said a lot of problematic shit and then all of a sudden they passed on, they end up being unalived, and then all of a sudden it is, oh, we need to give him love, we need to give him respect, he was a husband, he was a father, he was a leader, which is a big fucking lie. But even regardless if he was any of those things, you cannot expect people to sit up there and cry their eyes out and fucking say rest in peace and thoughts and prayers. You can't expect that. If you do people wrong, you're going to get the backlash of you doing that person wrong. And a case in point, just in my personal experience, when my child's father died, and he was an abusive fuck. He used to beat me when I was pregnant. He used to make jokes about me in front of his family members, in front of his friends, in front of his coworkers, after desperate many attempts and pleas that fell on fucking deaf ears for him to stop. Even in front of his own children, he would sit up there and disparage me. And then he ended up getting fucking cancer. But what ended up killing him was, according to his mother, who was also a total bitch and was also all for, like most black male mammy mothers, were all for the daughter-in-law or baby mother getting mistreated, but my motherfucking thun didn't do anything wrong, right? So he ended up dying by choking on his own spit. My mother, who's also black male identified, as well as her, kept trying to bully my child my daughters, I should say, my daughters, and myself to feel some kind of love or reverence or fucking send out a condolence card to them back in California. And I said, there ain't no way in fuck I would rather do that. I would rather be thrown into Mount Vesuvius. I would fucking rather be thrown into Mount Rainier in Pierce County, Washington, before I ever send her and her dead son a fucking card. After many years of fucking abuse, of dealing with him, and you think I'm going to send his ass a card? After many fucking years of him ignoring his daughters, do you think they were going to send him a card? No, but you know who did? My mammy mother. My mammy mother, because she's so fucking black male identified, and that's their daddy. They should respect their daddy and all this other bullshit. She sent out a fucking card, not only with their names, but with my name with fucking hearts on it, and in the card, and flowers to California. I was furious. And now the bitch wonders why, besides a myriad of other things that she has done wrong in her past, and she thinks, just like how, well, we're not going to go there, but she fucking thinks that she's going to get into heaven for the shit that she does, right? Wrong. You're not going to heaven if you believe in a fucking sky daddy. Your sky daddy gonna look at you and send you right down to the place that y'all fucking fear, the lake of fire, right? And people were saying, well, why don't you feel any sympathy for his loss? Because if it's fuck me when I'm alive, it's fuck you when you're dead. And going back to Charlie Kirk, it's the same situation. There's not going to be a lot of people that are going to cry their eyes out for him. There's not going to be fucking anybody that has a brain and exercise critical thinking skills that are going to say fucking thoughts and prayers on every social media comment section. There's just not. You cannot expect or bully someone to give love and reverence to people that were shit. You just can't. I hope that fucking helps. And if there's any comments or any concerns or whatever, yeah, drop them in the comment section. Subscribe if you want to. Follow if you fucking want to. But that's just my opinion on the situation. Now I gotta get to go to work. Yay. But I just wanted to put my 2 cents on the situation.